Hey there, lads and lasses. This here is Thunderhead64 coming at you live from the west coast of the United States here on a Wednesday afternoon. It is a little bit past 3 p.m., and that can only mean that it's time for some Generations, building on the Generations Minecraft server. That's what we're going to be doing today. Usually our stream starts at noon and goes to 2, but we've had a very busy and very hectic day. And the rest of the week and pretty much the rest of all time to come is going to be like that. So the idea is the little family is back from Taiwan, and they've been back for about a week, and so it's been pretty hectic trying to get them settled and get back into our normal schedule. There's a lot of like makeup classes for Kachi for his different activities and events he does, but this week now things are going to ramp up even more so. Kachi's first day of school is tomorrow. He starts 7th grade over at his art school, and his art school is not in town, so we have to commute there, and it's going to impact our schedule significantly. Hey, PC and Coffee, woo! Hey, thanks for dropping by, man. How you doing? Let me give you a shout out here. And there it is. So PC and Coffee is a local friend of mine, IRL here in Southern California, and he does his own streams. He's a streamer of his own renown. He usually streams Call of Duty, but his main thing, I would say, is PC building. He is an incredible PC builder, custom PC builder, and whenever I run into issues, I always give him a call. And our mutual friend is JMO the Schmo, and JMO and JMO's sons also call upon PC and Coffee services. The guy built some incredible PCs. You should really check him out. Go check out his stream and check out his Instagram too. You can see some of his builds. The dude can make some wild builds. I hope you're doing well today, PC. So we're going to now that Kachi's beginning school and we have to commute to his school, and he's on a whole schedule and stuff, and he has his conservatory stuff that he has to do for his art. He has orchestra he has to do. He still does martial arts, and we have to commute him all over Southern California. There may be some schedule changes. Time slot wise, I'm hoping I don't have to change the days though. So I'm still hoping I can do Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday each week. So Sunday would still be Kachi time. Wednesday here, like today, would be Generations, and Friday would be Buffooncraft. I'm hoping I'm still able to maintain at least the days. I just may have to move around the times during those days. So we'll see what's going to happen there. All right, so let us get building here. Let's switch over to our display mode over here. Where are we? And hey there. So on Buffooncraft, we've installed these Minecraft emotes that allow us to do these movements for our characters, these custom movements and stuff. And so I've also installed it here on Generations just to make things a little bit more fun. There's some really silly ones, we can do. Hey, look, check this out. Doing burpees there, right? And there's a few other ones that we could do, like this one you'll be seeing a lot. Ark! You'll be seeing that one a lot. And there's like some completely ridiculous ones. I mean, it's just so fun. It's so much fun. Supernova Relic installed this onto the Buffooncraft server, and I'm like, I just got to have that also for Generations. So cool. So, wow. With the traveling that we've been doing and the schedule changes, and I've had to cancel some streams and stuff, and just to adjust to all of the happenings here with the Thunderhand family. God, I feel like we have to get reacquainted with this place. I've missed it so much. I've also updated it to 1.20.1, as you can see up there. right? The thing is, though, I still don't have I don't have shaders installed yet, or any optimization software. So Sodium with Iris and the BSL shaders, I've yet to install those. But that'll be by next stream. We'll have those in there. So, all right, let's figure out something that we need to do today. So, when last we left the Generation server, we finished the face of the hotel. Finally, we got rid of all the dirt up there. We came up with a color scheme, and we started to put the name of the hotel up there. I finished it up. Yes, I finished it up. And so what I've decided to call the hotel is the Counterplays Hotel. And there is a little bit of history behind that name. So one of our very first subscribers is a young subscriber who goes by the name of Counterplays, and he was one of the first 50 followers. And so Counterplays goes way back, and when we were very actually he goes back to generation 4 before I started saving the streams on YouTube. And on Generation 4, we were working on our base, and we were going to build something in the spawn area, and he had suggested a hotel. And so one of the ideas I came up with for Generation 5 for this build would be to build a hotel and then invite players on to play. Well, Counterplays is the inspiration for that hotel. He's the one who had suggested it, and so it feels to me only right I should name it after him. So, that being the case, I came up with the banner letters here. So we'll put those up first. The thing is, though, Counterplays, he usually types his name all in one word, and it comes out to be an even amount of letters, and it does not, we have an odd number of blocks in the front. So we have some asymmetry and some asymmetry in a way in which I don't particularly care for. See, like the word hotel, for example, lines up very, very well, right? So we have nothing to worry about there. That's center because it's an odd number of letters, but Counterplays is an even number of letters. So I was thinking on maybe put something at the end of Counterplays, maybe like an exclamation point or an asterisk or some sort of symbol or something just to balance it out, right? We also don't have to put this kind of a banner on there. We can have some sort of design banner too. Yeah, we could do that. You know what? What I'll do is for right now, maybe we can just put some black and white design banner on the end of it, just some sort of basic design, and then I can think of some kind of cool, really cool looking design to put on the end. And if you guys think of anything, you're certainly welcome to post them in our Discord. And it would help if I had that selected. There we go. And there's the link. You can join our Discord if you're not already a member. And yeah, if you have any suggestions for a banner to put right on the end. So you guys will know what I'm talking about. Let's get that underway right now. So let's load up our letters. Done. And let me see. Do I have any? Oh, you know what? When I was in here last, I forgot to do this. Let me see. I think we were zooming around, taking a tour of the world. We did some of that, and I was in creative mode when I did that, so we need to go back to survival. There we go. Please let me sleep. There we go. All right. What were we in creative mode for? I thought we were touring around the map because I had just updated the map to 1.20. And I thought we were just like flying around checking out the map, looking for the new biomes and the new features. I think that's what we were doing last. Okay, let us make sure that we have the scaffolding. I think I do here. Yeah, here we go. Like this. Let's get the first letter and its slot over there. And let me see. We have 12 letters here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. We may have to put a block there or something, right? From which we can hang the sign. Yeah, we can do that. Too Tall! Hello, Thunder in chat. Too Tall, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Let's see what I have here. Since it's going to go right over that andesite, maybe I could put an andesite slab or an andesite stair piece right there. What would look better? Maybe a stair piece on the opposite side of that. The banner's going to hang down in front of it anyway. So 5, that would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, wait a minute. 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. Good. All right, so we may have to put 2 there, actually. Okay. So let's get a couple of andesite stairs. I don't think I have any on me right here, though. I think I'll have to go down and go get some. But I want to check around here, and I want to make certain I didn't leave any materials around. No, we need to go down. I am doing well. Hope all is well with you. I am extremely busy, but doing well, thank you. So today's stream, I have to make sure that I wrap up at exactly 5 o'clock. We have some contractors coming over to give us quotes on some repair work that needs to be done on the house. And we already took some quotes this afternoon, and so this morning, actually. And so now we need to do some more later on in the evening, and so I got to wrap things up. Here we go. There's 2 right there. I'm looking for polished andesite stairs, right? Yeah, there we go. That should be playing. We'll take the old Bubble Vader up. I've been spending a lot of time on Buffooncraft. And, you know, I really miss Generations. Generations is my home. There we go. All right, so I'm thinking we put 2 stair pieces there and 2 stair pieces there from which we can hang said banners. So let's do that, and let's get some scaffolding up here. So I'm thinking we just hang the banner right across here like this. So let's do thinking that and that like this. We'll get the banner pieces. I mean, we're already up here, so we can just extend this over like that, maybe. You know, and there's one thing, you know, we can't, or it's difficult to click shift when you're on the scaffolding. Here we go. And then we could just do something like this and just extend it over. Are we breaking on a stair? Yeah, we are. Oh, that's why. Yeah, okay. Let's just do this. Yeah, there we go. All right, and let's do this. P L Uh-oh. I forget the N. I thought something like that might happen. There we go. Counter plays. All right, let's pick up our banners because these banners aren't difficult to make, making the letters, but they are quite time-consuming. I feel they are anyway. There we go. So counter. Okay, that looks right. You guys are my spell check. B L A. So you guys can see where this winds up being an even number of letters, and so we're one letter short, or one character. Counterplays. And then I need to put something right here. So you can see where the symmetry is a little bit off here, right? So one more character right on the end. And so I'm thinking right now we can just do something like, let me see, let me grab a banner here and let me do something like this. Look, how many times have I told you? I've even posted it right up here. Look. Wandering traders need not apply. That's right. That means you, buddy. Oh, did you fall down in the pit? Please. Please, I hope he did. He's gone now. Great. Oh, no. He's still here. Now, see, now this is where the emotes come in handy. Look at this. And maybe we can get a screenshot of this, right? Where we're doing this and you do the emotes like this and Ugh! Would you just please go away? It never gets old. Not for me anyway. I hope it doesn't get old for you guys. Hey, you know what? I just thought of something. Those emotes could be used for channel point redeems. Yeah. Yeah, those emotes could be used for channel point redeems. Very cool. Gonna have to follow up on that. All right, so let's get over to the loom here. What I was thinking for this was just... I don't know. I was thinking of doing something like having the black field with maybe a spot, or just for now, or just a rhombus, or one of those two. I don't know. I might do that, and then maybe later I can think of a cooler kind of design, or maybe you guys would post something like that. In Discord and give me some sort of banner that I can stick on the end of the Z here to level things out. I just check their trades, and if I don't need them, I kill them for the leads. Yeah. Well, on Buffooncraft, I did name my pub, my pub, the pub that I designed for us. I did name it the Severed Head. And outside are already a number of wandering trader heads. Well, counterplays wherever you are, my friend. There you go. I think if I linger here for a few minutes, I might be able to get the screenshot. Pleasant Player, good Lord. Pleasant Player, how are you doing? Want to see how happy I am to see Pleasant Player? Dude! I better go to sleep before I get mobbed by mobs here. Let me do some sleeping. How's life? Feels like it's been forever. Yes. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? My schedule is very off because of all the things we've been doing, and but Pleasant Player and I have been working together. Actually, we haven't been co-streaming yet, but I have been doing voiceovers for his project, the Hide and Seek League, which is a Minecraft competition, and you should definitely go out to their Discord and check that out. Or you can look in the self-promotion channel for our Discord server, and if they're still accepting contestants, I highly encourage you to join on, because Pleasant Player and Cyclopsalops and Curly Fries, they're incredible streamers, and they're a lot of fun. And they often design things like these kinds of contests and events and stuff, and they're very, very good at it. And so I did some voiceovers for them, and in fact, I need to finish up this latest batch of voiceovers this week. Yeah, super fun stuff. Yeah, so Pleasant has already published a couple of promotional videos for it, so please check those out. It's a lot of fun. So the voiceovers are from myself. And they were so much fun to do. All right, so Counterplays, my friend, wherever you are, I hope you at least catch the VOD or something. It's been forever since I've seen Counterplays. Very, very fine young man. And I miss him a lot. And so, since the hotel, again, was his idea, that I've decided to name it after him in his honor. It's very stressful, though. Some players aren't 100% in this project, so it gets difficult. Yeah, that's... But you did an amazing job with all the voiceovers, thanks. So, and we still have some more to do. Okay, I'll take that. All right, so I feel like the front of the hotel is pretty much all finished up. I may do something. I may do something with the entrance, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted about the entrance. One would think that you would want a door on the front. But on the other hand, I don't know. One thing I don't like about Minecraft, one feature in it that I don't like, is here are the only options really for doors. And they're kind of small. You know, I feel like it would be really cool if I had better door options. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm starting school in a couple weeks. Yes, Kachi is starting school tomorrow, as a matter of fact. I'm probably the only person who is excited for school to start. I actually like school a lot. Yeah, because Pleasant, that doesn't surprise me at all, because, you're a very social person, and I'm sure that's what you get most out of it. Kachi has been doing homeschool online for the last 2 years during COVID and after COVID. And he's finally going back to on-site live school, and he's also really excited about that. I guess it's not late enough for us to be sleeping. That's what I'm trying to say. My older son, Biggie, starts his university at the end of September 20th. And so September 18th, that weekend, I'll be flying up there with him to help get him settled in his dorm. He'll be a couple of states north of us. So I'm going to be joining 5 clubs this year. Dude! Chess, debate, arts, philosophy, and history. And of course, bowling. How do you do it, man? How do you do it? Talk about unbounded energy. Starting to give away my age there. Those young people have boundless energy. All right, let's get rid of some of this stuff and clean up the front. The door area here, I'm going to leave open now, but I've got I do have some ideas. One thing I might do is I might make a central pillar up here and then put double doors and double doors on either side. I might do something like that. I might. But then again, I don't know. I might just leave it open. I kind of like the idea of coming up through here and approaching the desk, and especially seeing the ocean in the background. Again, I was inspired by that kind of design from one of the hotels we stayed at when we traveled to Maui many, many years ago. In fact, I think that was BK before Kati. We went there with Biggie when Biggie was not so big. And I'm going to be working on weekends to prepare for college. Dude, you are going to be one busy dude. Tell your son good luck with college. It must be fun, though, venturing out into adulthood. Yeah, he's very, very excited about it. He is. So he's got his dorm up there. He's dorming with two other students. And again, it's going to be super cool to see him branching out and stuff. He had a chance to, he got accepted by a few colleges on the East Coast as well. But he felt a little nervous about that. He felt that might have been a little too far away for him. And so he decided he was going to attend a university in the Northwest. And which is a little closer to home. But, I mean, East Coast is like a 5 to 6 hour flight from us. And the Northwest where he's going is about maybe a 3 to 4 hour flight, 3 hour flight. And so I was telling him, son, it's not really that much of a difference. But he feels more comfortable. But the university that he's attending is an incredible university. It's really amazing. And he feels very fortunate to have been accepted there. And so we're all very excited for him. And Pleasant Player, so you are a senior this year and college next year for you, correct? Biggie is going to study engineering. He hasn't decided which engineering discipline to go into yet. So the first year is like a general engineering prep kind of program. And then at the end of the year, you do an evaluation and they try to place you in either electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, software engineering. And, from there you branch out. Yeah. How does Thunder feel about Biggie heading out? I'm, of course, very excited for him and everything, but it is a little heartbreaking because Biggie is probably my very best friend in the whole world. And I'm definitely going to miss him a lot. I am going to miss him so much. But, it's part of being a parent. Your kids grow up and you just hope to prepare them the best you can for adults. And then when they reach adulthood, you just send them off into the world and hope that you've prepared it. I think you can see I'm kind of messed up here a little bit because, I am going to miss him a lot. So much. So much I'm going to miss that guy. But he's not like moving out 100%. I mean, he'll be coming home for the holidays. His first trip back home will probably be Thanksgiving break. Then he'll have winter break for certain, and summer and spring break. He'll certainly be home for the summers. And I may go up there a few times to visit him too. So we'll see. Sorry to head out so soon, but I must be heading out for bowling. Tell Biggie good luck. I certainly will. And hope you are prepared for him to head out. So long, Thunder, and see you next stream. Hey, thank you, Pleasant, for dropping by so much, man. I really appreciate it. I understand you're super, super busy. So, yeah, off you go and go do your many, many, many things. Have fun bowling, sir. I understand completely. And I'll have the voiceovers finished for you this week. So I should be sending those out to you this weekend. No problem at all. Crazy, I've been following you for over 2 years now. You certainly have. You know, my channel is still relatively small, and it is by design and by preference, you know, but I'm very, very pleased with my little band of followers. I really am. My followers have been with us for a long time. And, you know, it's always great when even just a few of you roll in. It's always super cool. Okay, one of the things I want to do next. Like I said, I'm going to save the entrance for right now. I think I have some ideas of some things I want to try. But I'm going to let that stew for a little bit in the back of my head, and I might install that in this weekend. And perhaps I'll post some pics, and I'll let you guys think of... let you guys rate them and comment on them and see what you think. There among. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm above the trading hall. There we go. And there's zombies down below to convert the villagers. I need that. There we go. Flying feels very strange right now because in Buffooncraft Season 5, we are denied access to the end right now. And so we have no wings. And so I have to remember, you know, whenever I'm about to leap off of something in Generations, I have to think, do I have a liter? Yes. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, we still have this stuff we have to pack up and queue up for storage. We have that we need to do. And then I was thinking we would start to gather some sand. Sand and sandstone. And start landscaping this and that little islet out there into beaches. Beaches. Yep. Make some paths out there. I was thinking on using the mushrooms for the sun umbrellas and putting chairs and little tables underneath them and stuff. And, you know, making like little food stations and drink stations. From the red ones, and just make sun umbrellas out of the brown ones. And I was thinking on just keeping the brown ones, but now that I think of it, maybe we'll use colored wool in the same kind of shape. Yeah, that might be a cool idea. Because I would want to keep the reference of the mushrooms, but then, I mean, that would be my first instinct. But, you know, I've been influenced by the buffoons, and I'm trying to build more colorfully. And I think to myself, you know, what would Supernova Relic do? What would Princess Nebula do? What would a Flying Villager do? Because they're very colorful builders. And they certainly wouldn't stick with just regular mushrooms. They would make these weird and colorful and wonderful looking mushrooms and stuff. And so I think that we should try to do something like that. Throughout the island, though, I would still like to have a couple of the regular mushrooms just to remind people, Mushroom Island, we're on a Mushroom Island. Because when we're done with this, all this mausoleum shall be replaced. And a couple other things we have to do. We have to extend the ocean biome out a little bit more so it's not so square. But that's a creative mode thing. And again, this is a survival build and server, but some of the changes to the map like that, I don't mind making. And this is one of them, so we have that to do. And then we have some seascaping we have to do. Once this is changed over to warm ocean, we can set up some coral here. And I may put the resource pack in there where we can, I may install the resource pack onto the server where we can farm coral. I just feel really bad about destroying coral reefs because they're so beautiful. So I would rather just grow the coral here and then seascape this out. So that's what we'll do. So let's put this stuff away. One of the other things I have to do is I have to deal with this conduit in some kind of way. I either have to incorporate it into the build. One of the things I was thinking of doing is getting 2 conduits. Conduits? I think they are. Conduits. And put one over each aquarium tank to keep the mobs from spawning in there. So I might do that as well. Plus, it will help light up that area, too. There's already some lighting features in there. Nebula had built this one, and I had the southern one, and I had built the northern one. And so there's already some kinds of lighting features in here. Hello, turtle. Turtle number 3. Turtle number 2. Turtle number 1's here somewhere. But yeah, sea pickles give a little bit of light. We have some glow lichen here and there and some things to help with the lighting. But one of the things I was doing was thinking of doing was either parking a conduit right above this as to make it look like an architectural feature, or submerging it underneath, under the floor. And it'll still give off its effect and do what it needs to do. You just won't be able to see it. So I don't know. I've half the mind to set up a conduit right here and then one above the other side. I think that would look really cool. And then we'll get started on the beach. Okay, let's put these items away. Ooh, we did it. Just like a Minecrafting pro. One thing I definitely have to get on is figuring out a storage space. I mean, I really love the design of this. I was going to build a traditional storage for all of the items, but then I'm thinking on updating it more and having building a different type of storage system with the minecarts, which I've never built before. And I'll have the multi-item storage. So I haven't built that kind of storage system before, and it might reduce the size of this a lot. So instead of like having oak logs, oak stairs, oak planks and stuff, you would have a chest for oak items. And then you have the oak wood, the skinned oak, the oak logs, oak stairs, oak fences, all those kind of things, all sorted into one category, right? I think I like that a little bit better. Okay, so we've dispensed with that, stored that stuff away. I need to repair these. So let me think. I think it's off to the Ender Farm, to which we have not been for a very, very long time. Siege, how are you doing? Woo! Welcome to the stream, sir. Let me give you a quick shout out here. Done. So please go check out Siege. He's a variety streamer, but plays a lot of Minecraft too. I'm good. Just went past day 400 in hardcore. No way. You know what? As crazy as my schedule has been, I definitely need to drop into your next stream for that hardcore stream. Day 400. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Much respect. Let me think. Where am I heading with this thing? Right, back to the end. So in Buffooncraft Season 5, of course this is Generations, but in Buffooncraft Season 5, I've held on for a long time without dying. What I feel is a long time. About 40 days in Minecraft. But I've already suffered 2 deaths. Siege, you are much better at this game than I am, man. Already have 2 deaths. What was my first death? Death from above, from a creeper. I broke out into a cave, and just as I stepped out of the cave, the creeper bombed me from above. And, I had just broken out of a narrow corridor, and there was, no place to move, drop down. And when they drop down above, on you from above, there's no hiss. It's just boom, and you're just gone. Full enchanted diamond armor with full vex trim. Ooh, nice. And all tools enchanted. I still have never found a fortress or beat the dragon. So no netherite. Not yet. Not yet, you haven't. Pleasant player. Hey, Thunder, I can't hear you right now. I know I already said bye, but I just want to let you know that Biggie is an incredibly lucky guy to have you as a father. And I know he will do well in college. Sorry to make you emotional, but I mean it. I just want to say that because I could tell you were a little sad talking about him going to college. I must go once again. Dude, you're an amazing guy, Pleasant. Thank you so much. Yeah, I am. I'm a little more impacted by that than I thought I would be. You prepare your boys for your kids for their life, and try to get them to be the best and most prepared adults that they can be. But still, even then, when the time comes, it's still tough. It's still tough. So, Pleasant, I really appreciate that, dude. You are super, super cool. Thanks. All right, so off to the Ender Farm. Wow, it's been so long since I've been here. It's been so long since we've been here, people. Okay, there's Kachi's Enderman Farm. The Endy Ender. I know how to make these so much better now. I look at this. This was a fun farm for us to have made, though. Kachi and I really had a lot of fun doing this one. There we go. Let's go repair our tools quickly. Pleasant, that was super cool, man. Thank you so much. In fact, you know what? I know you can't hear me, so I'll type it in. There we go. Siege, my younger nephew is going into his senior year, and has been being scouted by 40 plus colleges. He wants an NCAA scholarship. Wow, oh, for lacrosse. Wow, nice. We might move to whatever state he goes to, yeah. Congrats. Congrats to your nephew there, Siege. Nice. Lacrosse scholarship. Yeah, Biggie was able to get a number of scholarships. He didn't do NCAA for basketball or volleyball, though. His academic scholarships and stuff were enough, so. But Siege, congratulations. That's super cool, man. You know where I'm coming from. Look at this thing going. Doing its thing. God, these farms are kind of annoying with the amount of pearls they build up, and even though we're yeeting most of them into the void, but man, do these things crank for XP. Why is my XP stuck at 16 and it's not going up? That was kind of weird. Did you guys see that? Maybe because I was too close. I really need to build a faster clock on here, but now I know how to build a faster clock. Like, that's a super slow clock. I know how to build much faster clocks now. And there we go. Thanks so much, my friend. Much appreciated. Yeah, that was me, right? And then we might move to whatever state he goes to, right? He wants Michigan State, but I personally want him to go to Iowa State University because I lived in that town, Ames, for a little bit. Oh, okay, cool. A couple of my students that I used to teach, I know at least one of them ended up going to Ohio State. University. I lived in that town, right? I froze coming through a portal today. Oh, that's close. Yeah, that's one thing. When you're doing Minecraft hardcore, it's not just a matter of the gameplay. Your system has to be running like tip top, and your internet connection, right? And so those are really your wild cards. The PC you can do quite a bit about tweaking it and keeping it in shape, but sometimes the internet, it's just the connection to your server. You get what you get, I've known a couple of Minecrafters who have lost their world because of internet glitches. Either you get a bad ping one day, or you lose your connection for whatever reason, and bye hardcore world. Let's do some of this. What I wanted to do was gather some sand, and in order to gather sand, I need some shulkers, and I have a lot of shulkers. But let's see how many I'm holding on to here for transporting sand. Not enough. And I think you guys saw that I just brought those down here, right? So maybe I should transfer some of that stuff into chests. I can also go up to my room and see if I have any shulkers up there. But we are going to need a lot of sand. So much sand. Because we're basically going to convert all of this mycelium into beach. Into beachfront property. Let me see. I want to go down one level. I want to be on this level. Level 2. Oh, level 1 actually for me. That's Kachi's room on level 2. Let me see. We cannot put shulkers inside of shulkers. So do we have any in here? Those are for guests. Yeah. So I think I actually need to go down to storage and free up some shulkers down there. Which, it ain't no thing. We can do that. I thought I might lose my hardcore world. Yeah. Oh, dude. Risky business, man. My older son, Biggie, was also accepted at a number of schools. And like I said, the East Coast school that he was thinking of attending for quite some time was Penn State. And it came down to Penn State and the school at which he is currently attending. And he chose that one. Because it's in the Northwest, and it's, like I said, it's only like a 3-hour flight from us. And he feels a little more secure about that. He's still a little anxious about leaving home. So my wife and I are world travelers. That's kind of our thing. And so we were trying to encourage him to go strike out, and here's your opportunity. You can go anywhere you want, at this time. So, and we'll support you. We'll take care of you. Don't worry about it. Just. But, it's tough when you're that age, to be bold and intrepid like that. And my oldest son's a very, very confident young man. Almost too much for his own good sometimes. But still, he was feeling a little anxious about breaking away from home too drastically. So I told him, yeah, well, you know what? Just try it out for 1 year then, and see how you feel at the end of the year. And, if you want to stay where you're at, you certainly can. But if you decide, you want to go a little further out afield, you're certainly able to. So. But I think he's going to stay where he's at. He's at an incredible university up there. So I think he's going to stay where he's at. All right, so let's start pulling out whatever sand. Not throwing it on the floor, but whatever we can grab out of these chests to try to free up some space. Look at my hands are just going like crazy right now. Just calm down, man. Just different types of sandstone, sand, all that kind of stuff. Just cleaning things up. But I mean, why go out to a desert and dig up a whole bunch of sand? We may have some. We may have a lot here, right? So. Plus, this is, a little bit more mindless kind of a task, so I can talk to you guys a little bit. And my attention could be a little bit more focused on you guys. There we go. And you know what? I might have some in the shulkers that I can consolidate and then free up some of these as well. Yeah, like look at all of this, right? Excuse me. All right, let's do this. All right, I think we're good there. Let's go deliver this. And also we'll set up some chests out there. Let me see. We are at the halftime. Sorry, my throat is very, very dry right now. There, that's better. All right. And let me restart the track because Lass of Loch Lomond, Loch Royal is usually the song I like to close with. And so let's do this. And we're about halfway through the stream, so we need to switch up to standing mode. There we go. That's a little bit better. We'll go set up some chests out there because we're going to need so much sand. So I figure we'll just grab whatever we can grab here. And this is kind of like storage cleanup as you go. It takes a little time to do, but when we're ready to tackle this horrific task, it just makes it just that much easier. Plus, it refreshes my memory on what I have and where it is and what needs to be done. So right now, looking for both sand and any chests that I might be storing. Yeah, like we've got all of this stuff right in here. Right. A little bit of it right in there. Okay, cool. Too tall. I leave random chests all over the place. I should have one place, but I am too lazy. In Buffooncraft, I'm actually better at storage than I am in Generations. Generations, I've had this world for a very long time, and so it has gotten completely out of hand, as you can easily see. All right, let's unload what we have. We'll come back. We'll go get a little bit more. But I hear you, Too Tall. So that whole wing of this area is going to be all storage. Like I have, I did some sorting over here very early in the game. And then I deposited a lot of junk over there. And various sites throughout the world. I think I have a couple of chest monsters here and there. Wow, look at the Guardian farm out there. So cool. So there's still a little bit of updating to do on Generations. We're still... I did succeed in... There we go. Bringing us up to 1.20.1. Um, and I've put some of the resource packs and some of the minor mods in here, fabric and a couple other things, but I haven't put in any of the shaders or optimizers yet. So I haven't put in sodium yet. Iris, sodium, the BSL shaders. I haven't loaded those yet, but I shall. Okay, I think I'm going to just put some of the chests like maybe right here. I don't want to put them down there because we'll be building there, right? So I can do something like this. Then we can unload some of this stuff. And another thing I have to remember is to make some smooth sandstone too, because that stuff is really good for this kind of stuff. I have added a mini-map mod. Yeah, those are pretty handy. I guess we've been asked not to use those for Buffooncraft this season. Sometimes I've used it here in Generations. I did install Mini-HUD, though. So I do have Mini-HUD installed. I did that earlier today. And some of you may have seen if you were here early in the stream, but I also installed the emotes, the emotes mod. So I've done that too. So. It's just so much fun. And again, you know, since I'm running multi-MC, with the instances for Generations and for Buffooncraft, makes it really easy to set up servers and stuff now, to do mods and things like that. Something I should have really done a very long time ago. So we can transfer some of this stuff over. And again, one of the things I'm doing here is I'm transferring my spiral design down onto the floor. And I'm going to do it in this kind of way with the glass and then the light coming up from underneath. And then when I've transferred all of this down to here, I'm going to open this right up to the sky so we can just fly into this huge storage pit. So the depot will be open at the top and just... There! Hey, they're doing their job. Nice work. Nice work, lads. Eh? Whatever. One of the most satisfying things to do will be when the sorter situation is all sorted out. No pun intended. Pun definitely intended. And we begin loading up the shulkers and loading the shulkers in. It's going to be very cool to watch it sorting and doing its own stuff. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. I disguised it too well. Yeah, so you guys could see where I had the old Impulse kind of sorter system in here. And I had already started it and arranging all the items alphabetically and stuff. But I'm thinking, you know, what I want to really do is have the multi-item sorter system. And so I think I'm going to set that up instead. Okay, I think I'm good here. I pulled out all of the sand items out of here. Let's go over here and see what we can get from this chest monster over here. And we'll set up these two thusly. One block of sand. This is good. This means most of this stuff has been cleaned up then. All right, I like that. Let's free up these two shulkers right here. And that might be all I have. I can go over there to that storage system, see if I have any sand, but I might not. Another stop might be the Guardian Farm, too. The Guardian Farm might have some sand. Cool. So nice to be back on Generations again. I know I keep saying that, but got so many memories of this place. Building these things with you guys on stream and stuff is... Go get him, Ralph. Gotta let him do his thing. Last thing I want to do is hit one of these guys. So I might wind up building like a mini slime farm here because... I don't think I have a button assigned to it yet, but there are like 6 adjacent... slime chunks in here. It's just ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. So yeah, as a storage depot, it's an excellent slime farm, yes. That's why I'm letting those despawn. I have so much slime now. Okay. Let's go check out the Guardian Farm. Oh, let's check out this area first. See if I have anything over here. No. No, and no. Nope. No. All right, now I've been trying to reduce these chests and get these chests emptied out. Nothing there. Nope. No, we're good. We are good. So I think it's next. It's over to the Guardian Farm. See if I have anything over there. That may be the last place for which to check. Right over there. One of my favorite builds on the server. So we have a bit of a chest monster down here. Amethyst, endstone, sandstone wall. We'll grab that. Sandstone, yippee-ki-yay. A lot of prismarine. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's do some sleeping. How I've missed this place. Trying to think of what release, what update we were on when we started this map back in October of 2020. I'm thinking it's at least 1.15. All right, I'm going to put some extra rockets in my inventory because I think I know where the desert is. I think I do. Do I have any more rockets left? Oh, yeah, I'm doing fine here. You know, now that I have my render distance adjusted and stuff, and I have some optimization, a little bit of optimization on it, if you do something like come out to here, like right in the middle here, you can see that things are actually very close. Like our desert build is right over here with the Ghast farm, right? The Guardian farm is right down here. Our archipelago of islands right over here. Things are actually pretty darn close together. So if I'm going to pull sand away from the desert build, I want to do it in such a way where I don't devastate the entire island. So it's like I'm picking a place, a part of the island to ruin is basically what I'm doing. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to take it from here. If this were a huge desert, I would, but it's not. It's actually a pretty small island. So trying to think where there is another desert. And you know what? I can't just look this up on Chunkbase anymore because this is an amalgamation of several updates now. So let me think. There may be desert south of us. There may be desert south of us. I know there's a savanna south of us. So I know we have that. And so maybe that'll merge into a desert down there. Looks like a road trip to me. Road trip it is. Are you claiming shotgun there, Tutol? It's cool when things render in this well because you can see how close things actually are. They seem so far away otherwise. Yeah, see, like this beachhead here, we could clear this place out. You know, I'm a little reluctant to devastate this too much because we do have the slime farm over here that we need to convert into a build. And we do have a town on the opposite side of it. But hopefully, you know, if this desert extends out, yeah, it doesn't. It's just a tiny island. So that's cool. We can do a little exploring because remember, you know, outside of this, most of this stuff is new. I love little seaside villages like that. They're so awesome. Again, if I wanted to be cheaty about it, I could do locate biome kind of deal, but you know, one thing I like about Generations, though, is my Generation stream, I like it to be super relaxed and super, super chill. So, you know, if we spend a significant portion of time just flying around, looking around for stuff, I'm good with that. I don't know about you guys, but Yeah, see, without sodium loaded, you can see the chunks are having a little trouble responding. A little bit. Yeah, there's our very first cherry blossom biome. And how am I doing over here? I'm a little bit, I'm like 2,000 in the westerly direction. Like, look at that scene. That's beautiful, huh? Gotta be careful I don't fly like right into a cliff face that's loading. But this is all new terrain. Here we go. Let's pick a bearing. And I'm thinking we just head off into a direction for a certain mount. See what we can see. Nope, this way a little bit. Yeah, this looks like it's all these spruce cold taiga biomes and stuff like that. How am I doing? Let's start heading over east. See what we can find over yonder. Oh wow, we've got some ice spikes and cold ocean biome down here. See, I like to find a desert that's out there a little bit, not in the immediate area. That way, if I wipe out this desert, you know, we're not really going to see it. And if we wind up doing another update, we'll just overwrite those chunks. So, wow, so all kinds of cold biomes in the south here. Okay. More of the cold stuff. And I guess I should slalom a little bit here. Oh, wow. Got one of these cold biome villages down here. Nice. I think I was going westerly. Oh, this way a little bit. Yes, like this. And then this way. Here we go. You know, I really got to build in an ice spikes biome like that. It's just really cool. Such a cool looking biome. All that snow and ice, we are expecting a huge Christmas build. This would be the place to do it, right? Let me see. Am I coming from the west? No, I should be south. Oh, no. Actually, if I'm negative 2,000, that's north. So I'm north of the map right now. and heading northwest. Okay. We're going to have to touch down and do some sleeping soon. And then replenish our rockets. I remember in the northwest corner, I used to have a desert biome over here, from which I used to harvest a lot of sand. All right. Now, polar bear, you just stay right there. You just stay right there. I'm just going to take a little nap. I'm not bothering anybody. Okay, I think I'm good. let's do that. Okay, and what else did I want to do? More rockets. More rockets. Just have to remember, in our travels, we need enough rockets to get home. We can't do all of them. Old map with new terrain, so... Yeah, more snowy kinds of biome. So when we get up to negative 2,000, we'll bang a right. Oh, wow. We've got a cold Taiga seaside village. Nice. Okay, yeah, we need to then start heading north. All right, got a swamp biome down there on the left. Got another little village right over here. Nice. That's beach over there. I don't believe that that's desert. Yeah. Okay. Oh, actually, we're going further and further north. I should be going south at this point. I should have banged the left and gone south. So I want to go in a square pattern around Mushroom Island Central. There we go. That's better. Yeah, only in Minecraft do you see natural features that look most unnatural like that. It's cool, though. Looking for a desert. Okay, let's just stay on this bearing now. See what we can find. But also, you know, just relaxing and exploring the land. Which has been updated. So all of this is new. I've not been out here. Okay, we got another little village coming up here in this meadow or prairie. You know, it's interesting when you see villages like that and you see these huge chasms running right through the village. It's like the most dangerous place for villagers to live. Yeah, that village ain't gonna last long. It's gonna be a ghost town in no time, so... Now, see, this little village is nice. I like the little seaside villages like this. Look how it's out on this peninsula and stuff. Really nice. Yeah, and then you got the little sister village over here. Also seaside village. Also out on a peninsula. Really cool. Oh wow, and you got a third one over here. And that concludes that stack of rockets. Oh yeah, we have all sorts of new chunks loading here. Jungle biome, okay. Whoa, we gotta clear this mountaintop. Okay, and we're past 2,000 blocks south, so we should start heading back. Come on, chunks, load, please. Wow, that looks pretty cool, huh? Look at this huge cliff face in this bay. Wow, look at this. First time driving a boat? Yeah, that's not how ships work, right? That must have been a heck of a storm, right? You can imagine it riding in on the wave and smashing right into the cliff face. This is cool. I like this place. I like this. If this were on Buffooncraft, I would build my base here. Let's take a look at this cave. Okay, it's a small cave. This would be an excellent site for a build. That just clinches it. But look at all these cliff faces. This looks really cool here. And again, you know, this is all new. You know, this is where I had pruned all the chunks. Yeah, you can see where we have some savanna biome there. We have a ocean monument right there. Some very high mountains here. All right, I need to come north a little bit. Okay, this is good. I'll stay on this bearing for a little bit. That was an epic mountain there. Yeah, that was really cool with those cliff faces. And you know what the cool thing is? We have the VOD, and we have the coordinates showing on the VOD too, so I can go back there anytime. Okay, we've got a little bit of bamboo jungle here sticking off the end of this landmass, so that's kind of nice. Again, I have my render distance set quite far right now, so that's one of the reasons why the chunks are struggling to load. And how am I doing for time? 4:32. Okay. 28 minutes left of the stream. So the way this map is laid out is there's a large inland sea, and right in the center of that sea, right at 00, is Mushroom Island Central. And so I usually keep those chunks whenever I update the map. And then so the surrounding shores of the sea could be anything. This looks like all open ocean throughout here. Again, when I get up to about 2,000 blocks east, I'll head north again. There we go. Because we are going to have to find a place to touch down and sleep here pretty soon. Yeah, right about here. All right, this is good. Let me see. Is it? We have enough. Yeah, the sun's down. We should be able to sleep. So we'll do the old Princess Nebula aquatic sleep here. Get back here, bed. All right. Start heading north a little bit, back towards Mushroom Island Central. We'll see if any... we've got some warm ocean here. Oh, what's that over there? Is that a sea ruins? Yeah, that is emerged from the depths. Nice. Cheating sleep. That's not cheating. Wow, we got some cool natural structures there. What do we have here? Is this just beach? Well, we've got the mangrove in the jungle here. It looks like we have the warmer ocean biome over here, too. So you know what? Maybe I'll just veer off course a little bit here. See what we can find. Okay, we've got a mangrove swamp, a little bit of jungle. Okay, we've got some savanna here, so this might actually wind up... maybe not. Maybe this might merge into a desert biome. Maybe. Okay, we've got a nice little savanna village there. Oh, with a cherry blossom on top of the hill there. That's nice. Got the village down below. Looks beautiful. Got a ruined portal down there. It looks like this is just all going to be one of the dullest biomes ever, which is the birch forest. And I got to slalom here a little bit and let some of these chunks load. I think that's just beach down here. It looks like all prairie out here. Come on, let's get some desert. Oh, what do we get here? Just more beach? Yeah. Right. Okay, I keep looking back over my shoulder there so I can see what's loading behind us. Okay, now we're starting to get back into the frozen stuff. And you know what? Let's cut diagonally back home here like this. See if we come across anything. It looks like just cold ocean and stuff. And you know what? If we're not able to find any desert here, that'll be fine. We'll do some more prep work and stuff, and then I'll do all of this tedious world searching. I can do that off camera. Spare you guys having to. Yeah, like this is all beach right here. Yeah, and then we're starting to head back home here. So this is our desert build with Princess Nebula's Ghast Farm up there. Yeah, and again, you know, I don't want to destroy this here, so. You can see Mushroom Island Central coming into view over there, right? This place is so cool. I'm not sure if there's any desert biome to the south and southwest. There might be, but I don't think so. Nothing nearby, anyway. You can see these chunks are coming into view because we just did the box around here. We loaded a lot of these chunks, so. Yeah, like this is coming back down to the slime farm, right? Of course, we could go past this significantly on the diagonal here and see if we come across anything. Because we only have about 18 minutes left of the stream, so. I think off to my right there is, I think that's beach biome. A little village off to the left there. I think this over here is beach. I don't think this is desert. Okay, we've got some jungle stuff over here. And so when we were flying in our box around Mushroom Island Central, we passed through all of this stuff. So Let's get past this now. Look at all that calcite. Look at that big calcite vein running through the mountain. Nebula really needed that for her Buffooncraft build. There we go. This might actually make things a little bit easier, because we can see the chunks loading behind us. Let me see. Is that desert or is that beach? Like, say, I wouldn't mind pulling a bunch of sand from there. That might be a good enough spot. Yeah, okay, this is good enough. So we can pull sand from there. Yeah, see, all right. Yeah, we found it. We've got this little village. Nice. Okay, this is good. This is a good work site. Okay, that didn't take too long, right? All right, this village looks beautiful, doesn't it? Look at this. It's oceanside. So underneath we have the lush cave, because there's the telltale azalea, right? Got this little village here. And then look across the water. You've got the bamboo forest over there. You got a little bit of mesa right there. And you've got the jungle right across there. So you've got a good mixture of biomes. A good mixture of ocean biomes. You've got some warm, some cold, and some warm. It's really nice. Oh, dude! Aw, so cute. Look how he follows you around. Look, nice. I'm liking this place already. All right, so I'm not going to wipe out the village. I'll go on the back end of the... Oh! Okay, that's cool. They're protected by this moat. All right. Herm. Right. Sure. Wow, look at that. Is that crazy looking or what? All right, let's dig here on the back side of this, and it won't be able to be seen by the village. And look, we've got this beautiful warm ocean here too. This is a good spot here. Okay. Yeah, we'll stay behind this. We'll do all our digging here. All right, let's set this out here. And start with the ASMR. Some viewers really like the sound of digging sand. I don't know. I think it's okay. All right, now the right shovel. Let's do your thing. Nice, relaxing sand digging. You know, I actually feel it's been like quite a while since I've done something like this in Minecraft, where I just had to go dig some sand for a little while. And that is not a complaint. And if we wind up with any sandstone left over, we're going to grab that too. Yes. Jump in my inventory, sand. Is that an azalea? Or is that just jungle that's bordering on? Yeah, it is. Okay, super cool. Again, you know, we need a lot of sand, but we don't. You know, I mean, if you look at the size of this beach is much, much bigger than the Mushroom Island Central Beach. So we've got more than enough sand right here in just this, even this little spot. This will suit us just fine. Desert sheep. You are on the wrong side of the island, dude. All right, let's do a little cleaning up. I should caption the video about halfway through with just a message on there. Spoilers, he does find the sand at the end of the video. Just for the VOD. Just for the sake of the VOD. Hang in there. He does find the sand. All right. Very, very nice indeed. I like how Minecraft, for the NPC villages, creates tension by putting a plot device pillager outpost, like, just right across the water from it. If they don't have a huge ravine full of monsters running right through the village, then you look right over there, then there's a pillager outpost. All right, so while we're digging sand, let's talk a little Buffooncraft. So Buffooncraft Season 5, if you haven't been able to watch the VODs, Buffooncraft Season 5 is spectacular. Supernova Relic and Mogs and Krees have done just an incredible job on the mods and the lore. It's just amazing. We set up a world border, so we're still working within the world border. People have started choosing the plots for their bases now that the town area is pretty much developed. Pretty much. There's still some development to do in the town, but I have no idea what to do for a base. I have none at all. I have some ideas for bases that I want to build in Buffooncraft, but I don't know. I'm struggling to try to find a way that I feel that they kind of fit into the lore. And they don't have to fit into the lore. That's not a requirement, but I would like them to. Because I enjoy the lore that much. It's super, super cool. And so I want to try to sort of keep within the theme, but just in a way that makes enough sense to me. And so far, I can't really think of a base in which accomplishes that right now. So I don't think I'm going to do a huge mathematical style build. I really don't. So at this point, I don't know. My role in the game is an innkeeper. Which sounds kind of dull, but it's certainly not as cool as alchemist or sentinel or anything like that, which leads itself to a very easy kind of base to build, or easy to think of a theme for a base. Let's put it that way. So I've kind of upped the innkeeper's role as disguised as a humble innkeeper. So we could go that route with it too. That's kind of like I've been leaning towards that. And that makes things a little bit more flexible as far as a base design is concerned. But at the same time, it opens up a lot of possibilities too, so it doesn't really help me hone in on something. But as usual, I'm not going to stress about it. I'm just going to let it go, and I'll think of something when the time comes. I just hope I give myself enough time to complete it before the end of the season. Last season, we were kind of, a number of us were in a healthy competition with each other as sort of like some good-natured one-upmanship as far as our base builds are concerned. And although I don't think I've one-upped anybody successfully in that build, I've kept up, I think, definitely on that build. But this season, I don't know. Again, I don't want to build that kind of a build in Season 5, I don't think. I still have plenty of those kinds of builds left in me, though. Make no mistake. But I think I want to try to do something more lore-based and stuff for this Season 5. There's just nothing really coming to mind right now. Let's get caught up here. After last season, I would be happy with the dirt house. Yeah, Too Tall, you and I were both saying that, right? How about little small inns and taverns along the roads? I did think about that. In fact, it may have even been yourself that came up with that suggestion with me. I was thinking a network of inns like that, but Nova is the architect, and he's responsible for building all the roads. And so he's already gone and built stations all along the roads, at which weary travelers can rest their heads. And it's like, okay, well, if I go build inns now, that's kind of redundant. So I'm not complaining about that, by the way. Buffoons are really enthusiastic builders, and I don't really mind that. But I do kind of want to do something a little different than that then. Something will come to mind, but it'll probably come to mind like 5 weeks before the end of the season. Please, Thunderhand, brain of Thunderhand, please don't do that to me. Just, if I could come up with that now, that would be great. Yeah. But talking to you guys in the stream about that often helps out a lot. So any suggestions you have, and if you have suggestions and ideas not during the stream, outside of the stream, you can always post them in the Discord in the Buffooncraft channel. Again, I won't promise that I will specifically do any particular one of them. But I may not. But often, even if I don't use an idea, that idea might inspire me for another idea. So I always like to consider all of them. And I always appreciate all of them. One thing I might do for my base is build a colossal farm, and then base my base on that farm. I might do that. That's another way of thinking about it. One of the other ideas I was thinking of was still going forth with building inns like you were suggesting, Too Tall, except just build them in bizarre and crazy places. Right? And just make the most ridiculous kinds of inns in just silly and ridiculous ways. But I'd also be perfectly happy this season, just interacting with the lore and not even building a epic mega base kind of build. I may be happy just doing that, and then saving the mega base for season 6, of which I can plan for now. I might do something like that. The only thing that I find a little disappointing about that is when we do the season tour at the end of the year. I would really like to have something to show for that, and I think the viewers kind of expect that, right? I'd like to have something for our viewers to be able to see, right? So I'd like to represent us a little better than that. Okay, we are actually, since you guys can hear the Lass of Loch Royal, that means it is time to wrap up our stream. Here we go. I always wanted to do like a Breaking Bad thing. Mild-mannered guy who is a drug lord. Well, I was thinking along those kinds of terms where you look like an unassuming character, but actually behind that character is something completely insane, right? So, yeah, Too Tall, I was thinking something like that. Like, disguised as a humble innkeeper, but actually a powerful interdimensional traveler. Because there's always tension between forces of good and evil and stuff in the lore of these Buffooncraft seasons that we make, and we put the lore into which the lore has been created. And And so that kind of character would be kind of cool there to do something like that. Indeed. Okay, with that, I would like to wrap up today's stream. And I am not going to raid out for this stream. We do have contractors coming over to the house here for a quote very, very shortly, in like 26 minutes. So I have to wrap things up and get things ready for them. PC and coffee. See you, bud. PC, thank you so much for dropping by, sir. Thank you for the stream. It was awesome. Too Tall, thanks for showing up, man. This nice little stream with my little group here, and I've really enjoyed having you guys hanging out with me here. Let us do this. There we go. Great. And let's free up the right hand there. Great. For sure. See you next stream. Awesome. And likewise, when I catch you streaming, I will definitely drop in, sir. And get a little Call of Duty, or like you were mentioning, during one of our last conversations, a PC building stream would be really cool. No pressure, just saying. Okay, with that, I'd just like to remind everybody that we do this stream for Generations every Wednesday, usually from noon to 2, but that may change because of Kachi's schedule and school and all of that stuff. But I will announce any schedule changes like that in the Discord. I'd like to keep the days the same, so it'll still be Wednesday. It'll probably just be later in the evening. Laugh out loud. I am cleaning the studio now. Yes. Our next stream will be Friday, but I'm not sure what time it is. That will be Kachi's second day of school. It'll probably be in the evening. We usually do the Buffooncraft stream every Friday from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But that may be later. I may have to move that to later in the evening, so we'll see. The stream after that will be Sunday. That'll be 4 to 6. That might remain the same. That's our Kachi time stream. So Kachi's first welcome back stream from Taiwan was last Sunday, so this will be his second stream. I don't know what he plans on doing. It's probably more Roblox, but we'll see. Okay, with that being said, I am going to wish you all goodbye for now. And we will see you on Friday, hopefully. Bye for now, everybody. Shut Mountain! Oh no, I missed your stream. It's all right, dude. That's what VODs are called. VODs are for. I appreciate you dropping in though at the last minute. I do appreciate it. And it's nighttime here, and I'm gonna die in this world because I'm in survival. So, all right. So long, everybody. We'll see you again next time.